What's going on guys, this is Miron and welcome to the new video tutorial. In this video tutorial we are going to create a responsive login form using Bootstrap, PHP and MySQL. If you don't know about the Bootstrap, it is a CSS JavaScript framework that enables us to create a responsive website. Responsive means no matter in which device size, that is mobile, tab or laptop, you open your website, it will automatically resize your web application and look great. In order to make a responsive website, you need to write a lot of CSS, but Bootstrap helps us just by using some pre-written classes, and we need to use scripting language in order to perform some logic. For that purpose we use PHP. PHP is server-side scripting language, so in order to run the PHP code you need to have a server. But don't worry, we can make our own local computer as a server by installing and running one application. That is, we are going to use a WAM server. So after installing WAM server, run it. When you run the WAM server, its color is red, and after some time its color is green. That means your WAM server is working. There you go. Now you may ask how WAM server works. So in order to execute our PHP file using our WAM server, you need to save that file inside the www folder of the WAM server. I will see you later. And in order to save or retrieve user information, we need a database. That's why we are going to use a MySQL database. So let's do it. By the way, you just need a copy, pasting and search technique in order to use a Bootstrap in your web application. Now you need to have any text editing software. I'm going to use VS Code. So open up VS Code and click on file, click on new file, and then Ctrl+S and go to your local disk C, and then you will see there is one folder that is WAM64. That means you install WAM server, and inside that double click that www folder, and you can create another folder here. So tutorial, and inside that I'm going to write the file name botlogin.php and then just save it. Now here you can see I am installing some extension here like PHP IntelliSense, HTML snippets, HTML CSS support. You can also install those, it will help you. And here I'm going to use HTML and then HTML5. It will give us some boilerplate codes, and you can change the title here, login page. And now we are going to use a Bootstrap. So in order to use a Bootstrap, open a new browser and inside the address bar get bootstrap.com, and it is the official Bootstrap website, and just click on get started. Now scroll down and we need to connect our PHP file with the Bootstrap. So copy the CSS and go back to VS Code, and inside the head tag simply paste that, and go back again to Bootstrap official website, and we are going to design a login form. So go to form and click on overview. You will see a different type of form here. Here you can see email address, password. This is a simple login form, but you can get a variety of forms here, but we are going to use floating label. That means when the user click in the email address, the email go to upward and displaying to the user, and password this way. So we are going to use this form. So simply copy this code and go back to VS Code, and first of all let me show you something. Simply paste that and save that, and here enter the IP address, local IP address, that is 127.0.0.1 slash our folder name tutorial tutorial slash the file name botlogin.php. Now here you can see our form is expanded from left corner of our web page to the right corner. It's not looking good. So in order to make this look good, what we can do is we can use another Bootstrap class, that is you can search here container You can read the documentation. Containers are the most basic layout element in the Bootstrap and are required when using our default grid system. So what Bootstrap container do is it helps us to center the content within them. So go back to VS Code, and inside the body we are going to create another div and give the class is equal to container, 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 and call that previously copied code and paste inside this div. Save it, go back and refresh it. Now here you can see our form is shrink from the previous full screen to some small size, and it looks pretty nice, but this is not what we expect. We expect our form to be centered here and it should be displayed in smaller size. So in order to do that, what we can do is we go back to Bootstrap site and we are going to use a grid. So what is grid system? Here you can see grid system. In the Bootstrap grid system, the entire web page is divided into 12 columns. So here you can see in the Bootstrap grid system, the entire web page is divided into 12 columns, and you can use the combination of columns in order to make your website. So go back to our web browser, and here what you can do is you can search for a grid system and grid, and scroll down. In the grid system we are going to use a combination of row and column. So go back to VS Code, and inside the container we are going to use another div and then class is equal to row, and inside this row we are going to create a column. So div class is equal to col column, and we are going to use 3 columns in a single row. So simply copy and then paste. And what you can do is you can also use the I'm going to show you. You can also use the class name is col-6 or col-lg/-4. So go back to VS Code, and here what you can do is col-lg-4 means it will take a large screen and combination of 4 columns. So here also col-lg-4, and here also col-lg-4, and we are going to display nothing in this first column and our login form in this second column, and we are going to display nothing in the third column. So simply copy our code, cut, and inside this second column we are going to use our login form. Simply save that, go back and refresh it. There you go. Our form is centered, and let me show you in the mobile screen. So when you sync this is the login form you are going to see in your mobile phone, and in the tablet form you are going to see this, and when you are in the laptop form you are going to see this one. So you can display a message also here. So for that we are going to use alert box. Alert, simply search that. As I told earlier, you just need a copy and pasting and searching technique in order to use Bootstrap. So we can use this one. So simply copy, go back, and here what you can do is simply paste that, and here you can display login here, and in the paragraph you can say please enter your correct or simply please enter your credentials, 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 and you can remove this paragraph in horizontal line. Simply save that, go back and reload. There you go, it looks pretty nice. Now we need another button here, that is login button. So you can also find different type of button here, button button. Go back to Bootstrap and search button. Here you can see you can find a different types of button. Look at this. But we can use this simple button, that is this one. Go back to VS Code, and here we need MB means margin bottom, so we are going to use the margin bottom 3 here, and below these floating labels we are going to use button, but here we are going to use input type is equal to button, class is equal to this one, and then you need to pass a value is equal to login. And don't need this one, and simply delete this, save it, go back and reload it. There you go, email ID, password, and then button. So this is our simple login form there, but it is responsive. Keep in that mind, guys. When you see this in your mobile, you will see this one, and in the tablet you will see this one, and in the PC you will see this one. So what you need, guys, what you just need, Bootstrap make our life easier, pretty much easier. It will automatically shrink. Here you can see. So what you want in your life, guys, what you want, Bootstrap is awesome. Now go back to the VS Code, and inside this second column what we are going to do is we need one form in order to send our data to the database and access the database information. So form we don't need action, we just need method. So form method is equal to post method, and simply copy all this code and then cut and paste inside this form. Simply save that, go back and reload. When we click login, this URL need to be changed. So we just design our basic form. Now we need to provide the name to this all controls. So here input type is equal to submit, not button. So sub MIT input type is equal to submit, and here goes name is equal to login, and we also need the here name is equal to, we need to give name to each our control. So name is equal to pass, and here name is equal to email. Simply save that, go back and reload. Now when you click login, nothing happened because we don't write any logic here. Now we need to create a database and save some information in that database and access that database content in our web form. So go back to web browser and then go to localhost, that is 127.0.0.1, and then click on PHP myadmin, and here the default username is root and password is empty, and then click on go. Now here we are going to create one database. Click on new, and here I'm going to give the database name user login, and click on create and give the table name. I'm going to use the login, login login, and number of column is we just need 2. Click on go, and here goes username, here goes password password, and varchar, here goes varchar. Select the data type varchar and give the length like a 100 and click on save. Now we need to insert some data into this database, so click that insert, and here I am going to use admin, and click on go. Now click on browse. There you can see the username is admin and password is admin. Now go back to VS Code, and here we are going to insert PHP tags. So PHP, and close that PHP, and inside that PHP, first of all we need to connect this file with the server. So $str server name is equal to localhost, $username is equal to root, $password password is equal to empty, and $db name is equal to, what is our database name? I think user login, and create one variable conn connection is equal to MySQL underscore connect, and here goes server name, $server name, $server name, and username, $username, and then password, and then db name. You can also check whether this file is connected to the database or not. So if $connection, you can display message echo connection. So simply save that, go back and reload. There you go, connection. That means our file is connected with the server. We don't need this anymore. And here, if is set $_post, and here goes our input type submit, and then the name of this input type. So name is equal to login. So if the user click that login button, so login, what we are going to do is we are going to save the user input value in some variable. So $email is equal to $_post, here goes this name, that is email, and pass. So here goes email, and $pass is equal to $_post, and here goes pass. Now we save the user enter value in this variable. Now we are going to create one query. So query is equal to select all, that means asterisk, from our table name, that is login, where it's better to write the standard SQL keyword in capital letter. So where username is equal to what, and password is equal to what. That means these are the our table field name, that is username, password. Now create one variable statement is equal to MySQL underscore prepare, and here goes connection, dollar connection, and then our query. There you go. Now bind our parameters. So MySQL underscore statement underscore bind underscore param. We're going to bind our statements. So here goes our statement and string, that is type of the value we are binding with. Now both are string type, and here goes $email, and we are going to pass password, not password, only pass, because this is our variable and we are going to pass this value here. Pass and execute. So MySQL underscore statement underscore execute our statement. So here goes stmt statement, and let's check if MySQL underscore statement underscore fetch. Now fetch our statement whether it returns something or not. stmt statement, if it returns something, that means if this is true, what we are going to do is we are going to display message to the user echo saying that we can use a script tag here, script script type is equal to text slash jbascript javascript, and we are going to use alert box. So alert alert. Here what we can say is you are login successfull successfully, and we can display another web form after successfully logging in. So window dot locati location dot as ref is equal to, we are going to create this page index dot php later, and here script script, close that script tag and write that semicolon here. Else if the user enter value does not match with the database content, so else what you can do is simply echo error. That's all. Just save it and file new, control S, here index index.php and html. What we can do is we can copy this alert message. So here simply copy this and inside the body save it. Welcome to dashboard, DASSBOARD dashboard, and here this is your DASSBOARD dashboard. Simply save that. Now go back to our browser, the login page, simply reload it, and here type our email. Oops, we did one mistake here. So in order to use the Bootstrap email type, we need to have something and then it and then some domain name like gmail.com. so we need to save this part in our database also. So here what I am going to do is I am going to delete this. So go to SQL and then here we can use delete from login, where username username is equal to admin. So click on go. There you go. Now browse, there will not be any data, so go to insert. We need to insert some data, so admin@gmail.com and password is admin. Click on go and then click on browse. You will see one value here, so go back to our page, reload it, and here admin@gmail.com and password is admin. Click on login. We have not seen any message here. Here may be some problem, so go back to VS Code, and here we need to see one message, script type is equal to text. We forgot here one quotes, alert success Windows, and then here we also forget this one, and just save it. Go back and reload again, and here admin@gmail.com, here goes admin, and click on login. There you go, we see our alert box, you are logged successfully. Click OK and welcome to dashboard. But we did not see any Bootstrap effect here because we forget to link our that index.php file with Bootstrap. So go back here and here paste it and reload it. There you go, welcome to dashboard. And again here I'm going to show potlogin login.php, and if you enter other email address and password, you will see the error message. So that's it in this video tutorial, guys. If you like this video, share this video with your friends so that they can know about this amazing tutorials, and give thumbs up, which really motivates us to create such programming video and stay connected with this channel. In order to stay connected with this channel, you need to subscribe this channel, so subscribe this channel. And thank you once again for watching this video. I will see you in the next video tutorial. Until that time, have a good day. Bye bye.